Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is the Dell Inspiron Chromebook 14 2-in-1. It's a convertible notebook running Google's Chrome operating system, and it's a little bit more of a premium device than some of the earlier Dell Chromebooks. So Dell's had a Chromebook 11 series for a while, and they're going to continue selling that. The idea is that one's really sort of geared towards the education market, and as students get a little bit older and want to continue using Chrome OS, they can upgrade to this device, which is going to be available in around October 23rd for $599 and up. And what you get for the $599 and up is a little bit more power, a little bit larger device, and so on. So it has an 8th generation Core i3 U series processor. It's going to have 64 gigs or 128 gigs of eMMC storage, and it has a 14-inch full HD IPS display, and it comes with an active pen, which slots away in here when you're not using it. There we go. So we've got support for active pen input. Which goes right in there. I'm holding the camera with one hand. That's actually a much more fluid action if you're not. We've got a backlit keyboard here you can see as well, and it is a Chrome OS style keyboard with a back and refresh keys and so forth. It's got a metal chassis, sort of the gray design here. Volume and power buttons on the side. USB Type-C, micro SD card slot. How well you can see those in this light. And if we take a look at the other side, USB Type-A, Type-C, and headset jack, and it can be powered from that USB, those are USB Type-C ports. It does have a 360-degree hinge, so you can fold the screen all the way back. You can flip it over and use it in tent mode or stand mode, or of course you can pick it up and hold it like a tablet. Now it's a little bit on the heavy side if you ask me for tablet use. But it is something that you can do. I think it's probably more something that you're likely to hold on your lap than to hold in one hand the way that I'm trying to, because this is starting to feel a little bit on the heavy side. But it does support touch input. We can adjust the brightness, we can bring up an on-screen keyboard and so on, and interact with it just using fingers, or we can flick it back and use it as a general purpose laptop style computer. Of course, it's going to support Android applications. You should be able to use it with Linux applications as well, so it's going to be a device that doesn't just run the Chrome operating system, but also runs a bunch of different applications designed for alternate operating systems, and weighs about 4 pounds and measures about 17 millimeters thick. So that's a quick look at the Chromebook 14, which is going to be available in October for $599 and up. That's the starting price for the 64 gigabyte version. There will also be a 128 gigabyte version. Both have eMMC storage, not the faster SSD storage that you get in some other devices. But it has a pretty nice design and a relatively compact body for a 14-inch laptop. So this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and you can find more details at liliputing.com.